and I was way stronger than him. You know, y'all kept telling me how strong he was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit, so I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap, aiming for your cap twister. Razor blade rap, slice you in your back ripper.
Rap live, open hand, slap saliva out your face, embrace the ain't no survivor.
Wash rhythm, socialize, I'm a monster hitman. This a hit, I'm putting AIDS inside the solar system. Soloist, rockin' polo, so emotionless. Hold the fifth, Quasimodo, this is Hogan.
And I was way stronger than him. You know, y'all kept telling me how strong he was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit, so I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap, aiming for your cap twister. Razor blade rap, slice you in your back ripper.
Rap live, open hand, slap saliva out your face, embrace the ain't no survivor.
Wash rhythm, socialize, I'm a monster hitman. This a hit, I'm putting AIDS inside the solar system. Soloist, rockin' polo, so emotionless. Hold the fifth, Quasimodo, this is Hogan.
And I was way stronger than him. You know, y'all kept telling me how strong he was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit, so I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap.
All right. LDWMMAC, LDMMAC, and LDBC. Welcome to the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. And I am your host, Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, we got a lot to unpack tonight. We have a lot to unpack. A lot to unpack, y'all. And that's just what it is. So, folks, hey, let me know you're here, okay? Let me know you're here. I'm glad you're here, okay? I salute to everybody. Okay, in the combat sports show arena, man, that Terrence Bud Crawford boy, the man is something else. The man is something else. Terrence Bud Crawford went in there and he completely just annihilated Canelo Alvarez. I mean, damn. Okay, I mean the man whooped Canelo's ass so bad. Damn Canelo. I mean, it's time, man. I got to get all these guys. I have to get these guys, and I have to continue to roast these guys for the duration of the week. I have to do it. I got to do it. I got a little bit of Jamaican ginger brew with me as I sit back and I roast these guys. Look, man, there's nothing more that you can say about Bud Crawford. Nothing more you can say. There's not a damn thing that you can say. Bud Crawford went out here and he did the damn thing last night. Okay? For real. He went out there and did the whole thing. And salute to my boy Colostrum. He's in the building. Ain't seen Colostrum in the live stream in a while. So you know what it is. Val versus Weili is gonna feed families. Yes, and I'm betting a bag on Val. I am betting a bag on Val because Valentina is the underdog in this fight. Go figure. But anyway, it is what it is, okay? I'm going to bet $300 on Valentina. 300. That's what I'm betting on Valentina. But damn, the Bud Crawford fight. Let's get back to that. Listen, man. So many people had Bud Crawford losing this fight. So many people said Bud was going to get his ass whooped. So many people said Bud was going to get knocked out. Yes, I made some videos. I made a video about Showbiz the Adult. Okay? Showbiz the Adult, he was the worst out of everybody. Because we know that he's a Canelo, fanboy. I mean, for God's sakes, the man running around here with taco hats on. And I said, damn, a brother with a taco hat on. Okay? What's up, Leon Doubleson? I said a brother with a taco hat. I mean, guys, that baffles me. Why does Showbiz the Adult have on a taco hat? Why does he have on a taco hat? It's as baffling as Daniel Cormier and those damned bunnies. I still don't understand why DC had the damn bunnies, and nobody can explain to me why DC had those fucking bunnies on the fireplace. Nobody can explain that to me. Not one person can explain that to me. But I don't understand how Showbiz the Adult can have a taco hat. Like, what is it? Is it just something about the taco hat? Like, is he trying to show the Canelo fans that he's really a diehard fan with that taco hat? Because what he said, he pretty much said that if you think Bud gonna win, you stupid. Okay, you ain't S. That's what he said. And if you're surprised that if Canelo knocks out Bud, you definitely ain't This is what Showbiz the Adult said. And I got to axe the ground with him, and I got to axe the ground with Blu-ray. I haven't axed the ground with those brothers. I got to. Blu-ray, okay? He argued me down, said, Coach, you don't respect weight classes. And I said, Blu-ray, I do respect weight classes, absolutely. But I said, Terrence Bud Crawford, he's on a whole nother level. Terrence Bud Crawford, he's on another level. Do you hear me? He's on another level. That's just how that is. That's just the way that is. Bud Crawford, he's on another level, okay? So many people said Bud was going to have problems with Canelo. I said this is going to be probably one of the easiest fights that Bud Crawford ever fight. I said this. Okay, so many people, a lot of Canelo fans said I don't know boxing. Even some fans here that rock with me said, Coach, I think you got this one wrong. Leon Dubbison, they told me I had it wrong. They told me I had it wrong, and I said no. I said this one I got it right. I said, folks, listen, man. Bud, he spars people. Okay, he's sparring the bigger man. I told people this. That don't mean nothing, man. Sparring and fighting are two different things. Well, I said, listen, if the only thing that you're doing, if you are fighting and sparring people bigger than you on a regular basis, some people right around 180 pounds to 200 pounds, if that's what you're doing on a regular basis, you're going to be prepared for a Canelo. I said, folks, that's just how that is. You're going to be prepared for Canelo. The thing of it is, Bud possesses the innate ability to adapt. This man possesses ability to adapt, and adapt royally is what he does. Bud can adapt. He can adapt to anything because that's who he is. He's able to adapt. He's able to make adjustments, and he is able to go into that fight with confidence, knowing. He said, look, I knew I was going to beat Canelo. He said, I knew I was going to beat him. I think a Bud Crawford fan took my microphone. I think a Canelo fan took my damn microphone out. Okay, that's what you think. Let's see if I got the microphone still doing what it's supposed to do. Ooh, yeah, OBS, man. OBS is a little rough. Okay, yep, my microphone, according to OBS, is still intact. Okay, microphone's intact. Okay, all right, so we'll just keep that going. So that's the thing, man. Bud Crawford, he's just that good. The problem with Bud Crawford, he's too good. And see, when this fight first got announced, so Canelo Alvarez, he didn't want this fight. He started making excuses like, "Hey, Bud is too small. He'd have to go up too many weight classes, and there's a weight. He didn't do so good against Madrimov." See, these are all the talking points of Canelo. And so what happened? Canelo fans started having the same damn talking points. Start having the exact same talking points, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I get it. So Canelo is gonna have these talking points, and so will his stupid fans. Okay, salute to Black Jericho. What's up, man? Like, seriously. So now we're gonna have all these talking points. Okay, the talking point is, well, Bud's too small. Okay, Bud can't take Canelo's power. See, this is what everybody naysayer was saying, that what would happen. Bud is gonna get caught with a shot, and Bud is gonna be knocked out by Canelo. That's what everybody was saying. And I told some guys, I said, listen, folks, this man been shot in the head with a bullet. Do you think a fist is gonna take him out? This man got shot in the head with a bullet. He drove himself to the hospital, by the way. I want y'all to know. So the man can take a bullet to the head, right? He can take a bullet to the head, but a punch? You think that, a guy that's his size, yes, I said it, his size, a guy that's his size is going to threaten him. That's what y'all saying? Okay, well, I guess if you guys believe that. I just think some of the people, you were either in a couple of categories. One category, you really thought Canelo was going to win, and that's no problem with that. Second category, you didn't like Canelo. Okay, you didn't want him to win. I get it. And the other category is you just don't like Bud Crawford. You don't like him. And that, okay, I get it. I get that. But we have to look at what Bud does well. First of all, Bud can fight he can fight in orthodox, and he can fight as a southpaw. Bud can switch hit. Canelo can't, and Canelo wasn't prepared for that when Bud started switching stances. Canelo had no answer for that. He was confused at many, many points in the fight. So Canelo Alvarez, he was confused. Black Jericho, Leon Dubberson, Colostrum, he was confused. Okay, he had no earthly idea what to do. Okay, second, Bud has an immaculate jab. Bud got one of the best jabs in boxing, if not the best, one of the best jabs in boxing. Canelo couldn't deal with the jab. The jab was just too much. The jab was too fucking much for Canelo. And every time Bud snapped that jab in his face, Canelo had to reset. He had to reset. He had to reset. Had to continue to reset over and over and over again. So what happened? Okay, Canelo started running into problems. Okay, he was overwhelmed. Canelo was overwhelmed with the angles. He was overwhelmed with the shots. Bud would fight him at range. Bud would come in on the inside. Okay, I mean, he would fight him in close. And when he got close, Canelo thought he would dominate the fight in close. Bud would hit him with an uppercut. And Bud continued to hit this man with uppercut after uppercut after fucking uppercut. And you would think that Canelo would catch on to that, but he never did. Okay, Bud dominated the inside. Bud dominated the outside. Bud dominated the angles. Bud dominated in the orthodox. He dominated southpaw. He dominated on the ropes. Canelo tried to grapple with Bud, tried to grab him. Bud took Canelo and turned him. Okay, Canelo had a look on his face like, I didn't know this motherfucker was this damn strong. Okay, when Bud turned Canelo and pushed him against the ropes, did it easily. Canelo was like, yo, he's really strong. Okay, like Canelo thought that he was going to come in there and bully Bud. First of all, I keep telling people too that Bud was a world-class wrestler. He was a very accomplished wrestler. Bud know how to wrestle. Bud know how to underhook. You grab Bud and try to pick him up. I mean, no, that's not gonna be easy. Bud knows how to wrestle. Go back and look at Bud's history of combat sports. This man knows how to wrestle. Okay, Bud knows how to wrestle. And I said, guys, do y'all really think Canelo in a clinch gonna be able to deal with Bud? Do y'all think that? I said, this man's a world-class wrestler. I said, if Canelo grabs him, Bud is just gonna turn him. And what happened? Bud turned Canelo. He turned him. Okay? Everything Canelo did, Bud took it away. Got to the point to where whatever Canelo did, Bud made him pay. Canelo would throw a jab, Bud would come back with a strong right hand. Terrence Bud Crawford made him pay. Canelo would try to go to the body. Bud would come back with a hook over the jab to the body. Okay? Terrence Bud Crawford made him pay. Made him pay. Made that man pay. Black Jericho. Okay, Leon Dubberson. Okay, Colostrum. Bud Crawford made him pay. And all of you guys that said that Canelo was going to knock out Bud, you got to eat this fucking crow. And that's what the fuck you finna do today. You guys, if you come to this stream, I'm calling you out. You have to eat this crow. All of you Canelo fans that came to my videos when I said that Bud was going to whoop this boy's ass, I said this is going to be a one-sided fight. It's going to be an ass whooping. You guys, y'all got to come kiss the ring. Y'all got to come kiss this ring, and you got to come down and say, Coach, I was wrong. Coach, you got me on this one. You got to say it. There's no way you can get out of this. Okay? And every chance I get, I'm going to stick it to you Canelo Alvarez fans. I'm going to stick it to you guys because you guys were dead wrong. Exactly, Black Jericho. He never let anything go. And you had several people. And then you had another guy named He Knows Everything. And it's like, okay, come on, man. Come on. Now Bud was on PEDs. Okay, Victor Conte, snack. Well, you have a lot of fighters that go to Victor Conte. Okay, Victor Conte sells supplementation at Snack. A lot of fighters. You know, it's weird that when Ryan Garcia was working with Victor Conte, these people ain't come out and say, you know, Ryan Garcia was working with Victor Conte. Okay, no, they ain't come out and say anything about that. Okay, a lot of fighters work with Victor Conte. Okay, there's a laundry list of fighters who work with Victor Conte. And, you know, you don't have dudes running around here talking about, oh, man, these people was on, you know, Victor Conte gave him drugs. Victor Conte gave him drugs, man, gave him PEDs. But nope, now, you know, people are coming out saying, Bud, Victor Conte gave Bud PEDs. Okay, let's do a search, okay? Athletes that Victor Conte, okay? Victor Conte, okay? I'm gonna do a list of Victor Conte snack athletes. And you guys, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, Paul Vivere. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, let's see. Let's see who's working with Victor Conte, who has worked with Victor Conte. Okay, waiting on the internet. This George Page internet that I got. Ooh, man, this George Page internet sometimes is slow as hell. Okay, sponsored athletes. Okay, he worked with Mikey Garcia. So why didn't these people say that Mikey Garcia was juiced up working with Victor Conte? Now they said Devin Haney was juiced up working with Victor Conte. Okay. Carissa Shields. I ain't hear no videos about Carissa being juiced up. Okay. They said Caleb Plant. I damn sure ain't hearing any videos about Caleb Plant being juiced up working with Victor Conte. Why Bud? Why Bud? Why Bud? Demetrius Andrade. Okay. Danny Jacobs. Showtime Sean Porter. Okay. Berto. Okay. Josecito Lopez. I ain't seen any videos about them. I didn't see any videos about these people maybe juicing. Willie Monroe Jr., Vanas Martirosyan, okay? A lot of people, okay, work with Victor Conte. All these people are juicing. Ivan Redcatch, okay? He worked with Victor Conte, okay? He's got a lot of people on his snack roster, a lot of fighters on his snack roster that he worked with. So, I mean, tell me, why? Why, when Ryan Garcia used to work with him, why it ain't nothing on Ryan Garcia? See, we can't have it both ways. It's always the black fighter, man, that's getting criticized. That the videos come out. Devin Haney got criticized for working with Victor Conte. Devin Haney did. Bud got criticized. So now we can't, and it's funny that they say Bud juicing. And all Canelo did was juice his whole career. Let's just be real. All Canelo did was juice his whole damn career. Okay? That's it. This man, Canelo, been caught up in several juicing scandals. Several. Do you guys hear me? He was caught up in several juicing standards. And what happened? He gets a slap on the wrist. Okay? Canelo gets a slap on the wrist. I mean, this man been able to juice. Most of his fights, he was juiced up. But Canelo gets a slap on the wrist. And now, Bud beat his ass, and now Bud is on PEDs. Okay, Victor Conte gave Bud some magical juice to help him. I mean, come on, man. Come on, like it's getting to the point now where the excuses for a fighter like Bud is just crazy. No, just say you don't like him. Like Black Jericho, just say they don't like him. Don't just say you don't like this black mofo. Just say it, and I can respect you for being truthful. I can respect you for being truthful. Just say I don't like him. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy because I don't like his black A. That's what you have to start saying. You got to say it. You can't run around here. You can't run around here and say that, hey, it's not about race. Yeah, it is about race. It absolutely is. It absolutely is about race. See, the audience that I have, the white audience that I have, they hate it when I talk about race. They can't stand it because they know for a fact that it does involve race, but they don't want to hear about what's racist. They don't know. But see, if people stop being racist, I wouldn't have to talk about racism. If people stop being racist, you don't talk about being racism. I mean, I don't come on here and use racial slurs. I don't use that mess. I come on here and I talk, okay? Now I've had people call me many, many N-words on this channel. Lots of N-words, lots of monkeys, lots of apes. I mean, you heard it all. I mean, I've had that since I've been on this channel, okay? I don't say it back because, I don't have to say them words to get back at people. I just use my intellect, okay? The thing of it is, though, we always want to criticize the black fighter. And, I don't have a problem criticizing black fighters. That's not an issue for me. Okay, cool. But if we're going to criticize the black fighter, damn it, we need to criticize everybody. All I want is an even playing field where everybody's criticized on the same merits. But see, that doesn't happen. Okay? Ryan Garcia can go on a racial rant. The man can go on a racial rant. Hey, gets a slap on the wrist. Okay, everybody's still killing. Ryan was, had mental health problems. I had some brothers, some black people telling me this. I said, are you really gonna go with that narrative? Are you gonna go with that narrative that Ryan Garcia had mental health problems? That's the narrative you're going with. Okay, if that's the narrative you're going with, then there's nothing I can say to you. Okay, there's nothing I can say. Yeah, go eat some Crispy's biscuits. I don't know. Go do something. But you can't come to this channel. Okay, there's nothing you're gonna be able to say. I don't want racists being comfortable on my channel. I don't want that. Okay, I speak the whole truth. Yeah, you're not gonna come on here and be comfortable. No, that's not how it works. You're not coming to this particular channel and think that you're gonna have comfortability here. You're not. Okay, you're gonna be uncomfortable because I'm gonna call you out on your BS and your bullshit. That's what I'm gonna do for you. I am going to call you out. And I'm going to tell it like it is, whether you want to hear it or not. I'm going to tell it like it is. Okay, I'm going to tell it like it is. You criticize black fighters, I don't care. Okay? You criticize fighters, I don't really care. Please do it. But if you're criticizing, if everybody you criticize is black, that's where we got the problem at. If every fighter you criticize is a black fighter, then that's a problem. Okay? As long as there's racial injustice, I'm going to speak up on it. I'm going to say something about it. I'm never going to not be quiet. And I tell people this might not be the channel for you because I respect black fighters. I respect them. And I don't care, when Hispanic fighters, when Hispanic people, they say they love the Hispanic fighters. I don't find that racist. That don't bother me. They supposed to say who they like. Like, it's crazy. If a person is Hispanic and they're pulling for the Hispanic fighter, what's racist about that? They know that person. Okay, but don't come to me when I pull for a black fighter. Don't come to me asking me why. Why I got to be about race? I don't want to hear that. If I pull for a black fighter, damn it, it's because I want to. It's because I want to. Okay, when an Asian guy tell me, yeah, I'm pulling for the Asian fighter because I'm Asian, I don't find that racist. I just, okay, that's who you comfortable with. But don't come to me when I say, hey, I want to pull for the black fighter because he looked like me. I can relate to him. He probably grew up with a similar background. Don't come to me asking me, well, why? Why are you making it about race? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Okay? You're going to respect what I do and I respect what you do. Okay? But these people, they had no respect for Bud. None. Okay? So Bud was just supposed to sit there and he was supposed to, I mean, I don't know. Supposed to stand there and get knocked out. And people was upset that Bud didn't get knocked out. I said, damn. People were literally upset that this man didn't get knocked out. I said, what the fuck? Like, yeah, people talking like Bud, he was supposed to get knocked out. Then you heard where Bud was running. Wait a minute. No. Bud stood directly in front of that man. Okay, Terrence Bud Crawford stood directly in front of Canelo and beat him at his own game. I'm not trying to hear Bud was running. I'm not trying to hear that Canelo past his prime. I'm not trying to hear that Canelo had too many fights and he was worn out by the time he got to Bud. I'm not trying to hear any of that shit. Bud beat his ass, okay? Bud went in here, okay? Bud went in here, embarrassed this dude. Embarrassed Canelo. Damn, Canelo looking over the side like, yo, Eddie Reynoso, help me do something. And ain't this something, man? How in the hell is Canelo with Eddie Reynoso, right? How's he with him? How is he with Eddie Reynoso and you done made $150 million. Of course, you got to pay Eddie Reynoso 10 of that. How in the hell you still don't know how to cut off the ring? Folks, that's a mystery to me. How do you not know how to cut off the ring? You've been with Eddie Reynoso all this damn time, and you still don't know how to cut the ring off? You still following people around the ring? No, 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 no. Come on, man. Come on. You got to be out of your damn mind. There's no way that you've been with Eddie Reynoso all this time. You got Canelo, and y'all ain't taught the boy basic footwork. Y'all ain't taught him to stop crossing his legs when he started making a pivot, when he started, trying to get lateral movement. Y'all ain't taught him how to stop doing that, because he's still doing it. He's still doing it. I mean, now you've taught him how to throw very, very good body shots. Okay, y'all taught him that. Y'all taught him that. Like, his body shots are immaculate, but the man got 5 left feet. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I mean, the guy, he's so flat-footed, and it's like he be trying to box and no, Canelo, no. Him going backwards. I mean, hell, he's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like, he's so flat-footed that it's not even funny, man. And people are saying, well, Canelo can do all this. He can do all this. He can do this. He can do that. Well, evidently he can't do it. Okay, evidently he can't move laterally. The man don't know how to cut the ring off still. He followed Bud Crawford around the ring instead of cut the ring off. I mean, you tell me. And then the man can't deal with angles. If you're not right in front of Canelo, he can't beat you. This man has struggled every time this man step into a ring. Okay? Every time he step into a damn ring against a fighter that can move. Let me tell you, this man got 60 plus fights, right? 60 plus fights. He's only been hurt 5 times. Now I want y'all to let that sting. I want y'all to let that sit inside you for a minute. He got 60 something fight, and he's only been hurt like 5 times. I can tell you the fights where he got hurt at, okay? When he fought Austin Trout was able to hurt him. And Austin Trout was winning that fight until he actually caught Austin Trout and he dropped him. Hit Austin Trout with a good ass shot, and he dropped Austin Trout. I'm talking about, like, had Austin Trout doing the stanky leg and all kind of stuff up in there. Okay, Erislandy Lara hit him with some good shots. Lara hurt him a couple times. And I think Lara, if he'd have stood and engaged Canelo a little bit more, he could have won the fight. I still thought Lara won the fight. Really, Lara put on a boxing masterclass. Floyd Mayweather Jr. couldn't hurt him, but man, he boxed him to death, put a mouse on his face. Like, he boxed him. Okay, Dimitri Bivol definitely hurt him. There were points in the fight Canelo wanted to quit, man. Dimitri Bivol was beating his ass so bad. Bud Crawford hurt him 3 or 4 times in the fight. Bud definitely hurt this dude. And Canelo, man, Bud hit Canelo so hard with a left hand. His whole head turned around. And he turned back around and looked at Bud as to say, oh, shit. Oh, man, you really can fight. Like, you got power. But Canelo wasn't expecting Bud to have that kind of power. He wasn't expecting it. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Okay? I mean, it's what it is. Austin Trout would have won had he not got dropped. He'd have won. He'd have won if he not got he got dropped. Okay, Canelo, he's not like a terrible, terrible fighter. He was never on Bud's level. And Bud let the world, everybody, okay? Everybody. Bud let the world know that this boy not on my level. Bud just needed to sell the fight. If you ask Bud today, was Canelo easy work? He gonna say, yeah. He was trying to sell a fight, man. And you know how when you beat your opponent, sometimes you want to keep it respectful. But I know Bud, and if you talk to Terrence Bud Crawford behind closed doors, he gonna say, man, that was easy. That boy couldn't F with me. That's what Bud is gonna say. He can't F with me. He can't fight me. He's not on my level. Bud Crawford always believed that he was that good. He was good enough to win. He always believed that. He never had a thought in the back of his mind that he couldn't do it. That's Terrence Bud Crawford, okay? That's the difference. Between him and all these other people, that's the difference. Because Bud knew that he could do it. He knew it. And he said it, and he spoke it. And he said, this guy can't beat me. It's not Amir Khan. And Amir Khan was beating Bud. I mean, not Bud. Amir Khan was beating Canelo. And damn, when they interviewed Amir Khan said, "Oh, Bud Crawford was a much more difficult fight than Canelo." Amir Khan thought Canelo was an easy fight. The only thing is, Amir Khan don't have a chin. He got caught. He got caught. The same shot that ended Amir Khan, Bud ate it and started laughing at Canelo. But Amir Khan was winning the fight against Canelo till he got caught. He was winning. He was up on all the scorecards too. Just Amir Khan didn't have a chin. And Amir Khan he was naturally a smaller guy. He didn't walk around at, 170 plus pounds. See, Terrence Crawford walked around at 175 pounds. He walked around at 175 pounds. And people kept saying he's not used to the weight. He was used to the weight because he walks around at the body weight. And that's what people didn't get. They didn't get it. I said, Blu-ray, Bud walks around at 175. No, he don't. Okay. Okay. No, he don't. And Blu-ray's like, well, it's weight class for a reason. But I wanted to ask Blu-ray because Errol Spence was calling out Canelo at one point. And I guarantee you Blu-ray would have believed that Errol Spence would have won. That's okay. I'm going to have another opportunity to deal with Mr. Blu-ray. And I'm going to ask him straight up and point blank. Like, what gave you the impression? Because you guys, y'all know boxing. You know a lot about boxing. What gave you the impression that Bud was going to lose this fight? Because if you're going to tell me that it was just weight, if you're going to tell me that it was just the weight class, well, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I mean, no, that's not a good enough reason. You see, you're going to eat this crow. You're going to kiss this fucking ring. You're going to kiss the fucking ring. And you're going to explain why in the hell did you think Bud was going to lose just based off size? No skill. But you're going to kiss this ring. You Canelo fans that came on my channel harassing me, you're going to bow down and you're going to kiss the ring. You're going to kiss the fucking ring is what you guys are going to do. No matter what you say, you're going to kiss the ring. Kiss the ring. Because y'all know doggone well, man, that y'all got to eat this crow. There's nothing. You can't get out of it. You can't get out of it. You got to eat this crow. And I'm serving it up. For real. And I'm serving that up for y'all. I'm putting hot sauce and salt and pepper on it. That's what I'm doing, okay? I'm putting hot sauce, salt, and pepper on it. And I'm serving it up to you Bud supporters. I'm serving it up to you hot. I'm giving it to you hot, okay? But you're going to eat it. You're going to kiss that ring. You're going to kiss the ring. That's okay. I got him, Black Jericho. I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to deal with these buffoons. I'm going to deal with them. I'm going at them, okay? I'm going at them. I'm going at them. And y'all know. I got you. Easy work. Easy work. Man, I can't be tired already because I just got started cooking. Okay? So, salute. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. I'm live. YouTube. Be on some old nonsense, man. Be on some nonsense. That's okay. I'm going to be consistent more and get my channel back the way it need to be. That's what I'm going to do. That like button. Okay. So, I'm not done roasting the Canelo people. Oh, no. Especially Blu-ray Sports. Especially Blu-ray Sports. Oh, Blu-ray. I got the best video for you. I'm saving the best for last. I'm saving the best for last for Blu-ray Sports. Okay, I cannot let Blu-ray get away with this, okay? I can't let Blu-ray get away with this. I'm going to be on Blu-ray him. Blu-ray Sports, he's the guy that I got the axe to grind. I'm talking about I want to take that axe and grind it and grind it and grind it and then take it and just put it right in the top of Blu-ray's head and say, Blu-ray, I got to examine your brain because what the hell were you thinking? Okay? Fred Hawthorne, that buffoon, that idiot, Fred Hawthorne, was laughing, talking about, oh man, my neighbors, man, they having a fiesta. Yeah, they Canelo fans and we finna party because we know, like he was celebrating. To my, we know Bud finna get beat. No, 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 Fred. See, Fred, you've been over there, bootlicking in Cowtown. You've been doing that for a long time. So Frederick Hawthorne kissed the ring. I mean, now you try to make a video to my man Bud to go. Shut up, Fred. Shut your ass up, Fred. There's nothing else you can say because you spent damn near you spent years and months ridiculing Bud Crawford, talking noise about Bud Crawford. Okay, and see, it's the reason when Kenny Porter saw you. When Kenny Porter saw you, he slapped you in your face. He bitch smacked you in your face because you were talking all that noise about him and his son on YouTube, and when they saw you, they dealt with you. And now you got fighters, man, and you got team people on the fighters' teams that they want to deal with you if they see you. That's why you ain't been in no fights. You can say, "Oh, I got my credentials revoked." Okay, well, keep telling that narrative. Keep telling that narrative. Okay, but I guarantee you, Frederick Hawthorne go to a fight, somebody else gonna slap him up and slap him upside the head because this man has done so much, man, so much, and then get upset when or he played a victim, man, when these fighters retaliate. Like for real, he played a damn victim. He plays the victim when these fighters start retaliating. And they start telling him, "Hey, you keep talking that noise, I'm gonna beat your ass." See, he thinks he's the victim. He plays the victim. Easy work. It is what it is. It is what it is. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Oh well. Oh well. Hey man, Melissa Jefferson just blew everybody out. Sha'Carri Richardson, everybody. Damn, Sha'Carri tried though. But see, Sha'Carri Richardson, and I know this is a sidebar. She got too much stuff going on outside of track and field, man. She just do. And when you have all that stuff going on, your mind. Track is a mental game too. Track is a mental game. It is. You got to be in the right headspace, man, to go in there and do what you got to do. And Sha'Carri, she ain't the same Sha'Carri, man. I was back at LSU. She got too many distractions, man. Sha'Carri just do too much hood stuff, and you got to stop doing all that hood chick stuff, man. You got to stop, man. You can't focus. Like the mind track is an 80% mental game, for real. 80% mental. But it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Damn, y'all. Okay. Okay. I've had several of my followers pretty much ask me, why haven't I spoken on the Charlie Kirk situation? Why haven't I? Because I tell you why I haven't, and I'm not really gonna say much. I'm gonna say my piece. But I thought to myself, there's really nothing that I should say. Not really. What should I say about him? Well, man, you're not giving your condolences. No, why am I gonna do that? The thing of it is, I don't condone what happened to the guy. I don't condone murder. Like I'm just not one of those people that want like if a person lose their job, I don't come on here and make fun of them because you don't know when you're gonna lose your job. You don't know if that could be you. And anybody can get got. Okay? Anybody can get got. So I don't condone murder or murdering somebody over their opinion. However, I'll tell you what I do. I'm not saddened like it's not a priority for me. Okay? It's not a priority because he said some very anti-black things. And when you're speaking anti-black, it speaks to me. And if you're talking about my kind and you're talking negatively about my kind, how am I supposed to feel? Okay? How am I supposed to feel? Am I supposed to go out and kumbaya? Am I supposed to go join the thousands of mourners? No, well, I felt like me as a black man that you didn't like me. Okay? So what am I supposed to do? I mean, honestly, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? I mean, the man, he said that, hey, if he had to get on a plane and he saw a black pilot, he wouldn't want to get on the plane. I mean, that's not racist. The man said that, the only way that, black women get their positions is their DEI hires. That's not racist. He just said a lot of stuff that did not resonate to me as a black man. In fact, it turned me away. Now, okay, do I condone murder? No, I mean, I don't condone murder. I don't condone you murder. See, I'd much rather a person, if they're racist, just go ahead and come on out and tell me, because I respect you more. I respect you more, and I will, at least I know where you stand. It's the people who try to act like they cool, or they act like they're unbiased, or they don't have racism in their blood. Those people are dangerous. They're very, very dangerous, because you don't know what to expect from them. But see, I respected Charlie Kirk because he let his racism be known. I mean, he covered it up. Well, he tried to, but honestly, he got a lot of talking points. I mean, what's the difference? What's the difference? I mean, he sowed division. Okay, and the man said that, hey, and this is Charlie Kirk's own words. He said that we're gonna lose some people to some gun violence to keep our guns. We're gonna have to. He said it. And folks, to me, it was kind of almost like, okay, so you believed in gun violence. He said out his own mouth. I didn't say it. He said it. That we're gonna have to lose some people to gun violence so we can keep our guns. That's what he said. And he was always talking about gangs, and like black folks the only one in gangs. And then his favorite one was, well, black people make up 13% of the population, and they got like 80 something percent of the crimes. Y'all remember he would say that stuff? Well, let's really take a look, okay? I want to read some stats to y'all, okay? Well, he was talking about black on black crime is at like 90%. Well, okay. So let's talk about white on white crime. Let's talk about that. Okay? Let's talk about it. Let's look at the FBI. Let's look at their data. Not what Charlie Kirk say, okay? Let's look at the FBI's data, okay? All right. So the FBI, they have a data sheet, right? You can go to the internet, you can download this sheet yourself. Okay, basically, okay. So it says the race of victim, okay? The race of offender, okay? They talk about it, and they talk about the type of crime. Okay, let's talk about this. Hold on. Okay. You can find this. You can find all of this is online. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read the stuff to you because he says that a lot. He would say that a whole lot. Okay. Now here's the article in USA Today. Now we can trust USA Today. We can trust it. And USA Today, they did a study. Okay. And USA Today said that actually white on white crimes and black on black crimes, they're very similar. And see, I'm not one of those people, right? I'm not one of those people that, oh man, don't say nothing bad about black people, man. Stop. No, I mean, if you're going to say something bad about black people, I get it, okay? Fine. But if the only thing that you're talking about is black people committing crimes when we got all these other people committing crimes, I got a problem. Okay? If you're not going to be fair across the board, that's where I have the problem at. Because no, it's not black people committing all the crimes, okay? Actually, it's about even. Now, when people say, yeah, but black people 13%, and I hate when they say that because I'm finna hit y'all with a couple of facts. Hold on. I'm gonna find the website. I'm gonna find it. Okay. God dang, boy, this thing got a lot of ads on it. I'm gonna find the site. Okay. All right. The rate of white on white crime, okay, and black on black crime is at 89%. White on white crime is at 81%. So wait a minute. Blacks kill blacks and whites kill whites at damn near the same rate. Right? So that whole notion that blacks make up 13% of the population, okay, but do what, like 80 something percent of the crimes, that's stupid, okay? I'm going to find, because I'm looking at the FBI website, okay? And it's true, USA Today did an article that police do kill black people at disproportionate rates. Okay, it's factual. It just is what it is. Okay, um, but let me read off. I want to read some data to you guys. Okay, I want to read data to you, and I want to show y'all. I'm gonna read it off. There was a website that I looked at. Okay, the Bureau of Justice. Okay, now we're gonna look at the homicide trends in the U.S. Y'all give me a minute. Okay, so 89% to 81%. I mean, come on, man, come on. That's not that far off. If you really think about it, it's not that far off. So that means, okay, blacks are killing blacks at a high rate, whites are killing whites at a high rate, Asians killing Asians at a high rate. It's actually about the same. So what are we talking about? Why is it this whole power struggle to put everything off on black people? Why? Why? I mean, I don't get it. Okay. What? So we wanna fit some kind of agenda, some kind of propaganda? What? I mean, tell me. Because it seemed like y'all trying to put everything on black people. And then here's the thing too, okay? The race of the offender, it was a white man. It was a white man. He grew up in a conservative home. And I don't know. I don't know his sexuality. They keep saying that he had a transgender lover. I don't know anything about that, okay? I don't know, but I know that this man grew up, okay? He grew up in a Republican home, grew up in a conservative home, okay? That's a fact. Grew up in a conservative home. They even got pictures of this guy doing like fundraisers, man. Doing fundraisers for the MAGA party. So, I mean, so he's doing all of this stuff. And he goes in, and I guess he felt some kind of way. I guess he felt some kind of way, and, he did what he did. Okay? I mean, I think there's a video, somebody was saying, like, why he did what he did to Charlie Kirk, why he did it. Okay? I mean, it's just what it is. And I'm not coming on here making mockery of the man dying, because I can't do that. But what I can do and what I can tell you is that when I heard him talk to me, okay, and I don't think I misinterpreted, I felt like he wasn't talking to me. He couldn't connect to me because I felt like he was insulting my race. That's what I felt like. He was insulting my race. Okay, but let's look at this table. Okay, so look. Okay, let's look at this, right? Okay, total people. Okay, murder and manslaughter. Okay, murder and manslaughter. Now remember, white folks are about 60% of the population. Black people are about 13% of the population. Now you guys know what proportions are, right? Y'all know what that are, a proportion. Okay? So proportionate to your population, how does it sound? Okay? So in 2024, murder and non-negligent manslaughter, okay? 3,650 white men committed those, crimes. They got arrested for that. 4,078 black men or black African Americans were arrested for that. However, okay, let's take a look at this, okay? The murder and non-negligent manslaughter, okay? All right. For whites, it's considerably lower, okay? It's considerably lower, okay? It is lower. It's a little bit lower, okay? So blacks proportionally do more murder and non-negligent manslaughter, okay? So let's go and get that one out there. Let's go to rape, okay? Now look at this. This is startling. Almost damn near 12,000 white men or whites were arrested for rape. What about black and African American? Wow, only 4,427. Huh? That's proportionate, right? Assault, aggravated assault, aggravated assault. Almost 170,000 whites were arrested for aggravated assault. 90,000 for black men. Okay, wait a minute. One is 50-some% of the population, one is 13%. So those numbers are proportionate, folks. You know that that's pretty much, it's damn near the same thing. Proportionate. So let's just say if black and white men were both 50% of the population, what this data is telling me is that pretty much blacks and whites commit the same level of crimes at the same level of percents. Okay, let's take a look at burglary. Okay, for whites, 81,104. Okay, black African American, 34,188. 13% to 60%. Those numbers, that numbers about right. The numbers are about right, y'all. The numbers are about right. So that means that they're committing these crimes, y'all, at the same rates almost. Okay, larceny and theft. Okay, 393,266 people were arrested. White people were arrested. 178,937 black people were arrested. Folks, those numbers, they're proportionate. So if I can just keep going on with this, I can go on and on and on with this, right? Violent crimes. Okay, same thing. 210,000 white, 120,000 black. These stats, they're damn near proportionate. So guys, what this data is saying to me is that black people and white people commit the crimes at the same rate. Okay, black people and white people commit the crimes at the same rates. So that to me, it kind of stood out like, yo, so why are you putting all this on black people? Like, why is it always this whole 13% but 80 something percent of the crimes? No, no, that's not true. That's not true. No, I'm not going to celebrate his death. I'm not mourning his death. I mean, I don't really care one way or another, but I'm not going to come on here and celebrate the man's death. I'm not going to do it. I don't care enough about him to mourn his death. I'm not going to celebrate his death. Okay, I'm just going to speak like what he stood for. It wasn't right. Okay, I felt like it was more neo-Nazi. You know, he had a neo-Nazi vibe to me. Okay, that's the only thing is he wouldn't win a swastika. That's it. And I'm not being funny. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to speak ill of the dead. But some of his stats were wrong. Okay, they were just wrong. Okay, he's trying to make it seem like that black folks are the sole cause of all the crime in this country, and that's just not true. I got this off the FBI's own website. Okay, I got it off the FBI's own damn website. You can. This data is here. It's information that everybody can see. It's got on down to the data points. The only thing that was disproportionate, like that's crazy, was murder and manslaughter. Murder and manslaughter, but then murder and manslaughter, the data is slightly off. Now, what Charlie Kirk don't tell you though is that 55% of black men or black people that are wrongfully convicted. He don't tell you that either. So what that means is that black people are being arrested. Okay, they're being arrested. They're being arrested for whatever thoughts the officers have in their head, but they're being exonerated at 55%. I'm just telling you guys that's alarming. That's alarming. So here we have it, y'all. Blacks and whites commit crimes at the same rate. Look at drug abuse. Drug abuse. 750,000 white people arrested for drug abuse. 275,000 for blacks. Guys, that's proportionate. 13% to 60%. It's pretty damn proportionate. That's pretty proportionate, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm telling you, it's proportionate. So why does he say that black people are committing the majority of the crimes? And that's absolutely not true. Okay? He did, man. I'm sorry. He said too much damaging stuff about blacks, man, and I can't. I'm black. So if you're telling me that the only reason why a black woman can be hired because she was a DEI hired, I'm sorry, you lost me. Anytime you say something racist like that around me, there's nothing I can do. Okay, I can't. I can't forgive you. I can't because I already know how you feel. That means you don't like my kind. That means you don't like my kind. That means you don't like me. Or the whole comment about the black pilot. Are you serious? I mean, you can't explain that, Paul. You can't explain it. Explain it. Okay? If he's not racist, explain what did he mean by he didn't want to fly with a black pilot? And if he saw a black pilot, he would question that. Explain. Gave me a neo-Nazi vibe, man. I'm sorry. Only thing he ain't got is a swastika shirt, but the man gave me a neo-Nazi vibe. I'm just saying he did. Okay? And I don't think he was a good person. I don't think he was a good person. I think he said some things that, ticked a lot of people off. But what you can't explain, okay, is now why are all these Trump supporters, why are they going after black people? Like what's the deal with the HBCUs? Why are they attacking these HBCUs? Nobody black had anything to do with this assassination on Charlie Kirk. No black people did. Wasn't no black people in sight. The assassinator, he was white. He was white. And it's like now they're coming up with all this rhetoric saying that, well, he was influenced by the left. He was brainwashed by the left. Well, wait a minute. How's he brainwashed? How is he brainwashed when this man he's been in a conservative household most of his life? And his parents said that, hey, he don't even hang out with any liberals. Now, you hear this thing now all of a sudden he was living with a transgender. I don't know. Was that true? Did the right just pull that out of their ass? See, I'm not a big politics guy. Okay, all I know is what I see. Okay, let me tell you what I saw. I saw and I heard Charlie Kirk talking bad about black folks. Okay, that's what I heard. Okay, when you say black women are just DEI hires, they get in a position. You said black. That's talking about black folk. He didn't stutter when he said it. That's what he said. Okay, when you say you wouldn't get on a plane with a black pilot, okay, pretty much you've already said that you're racist. You told me what you are. You told me what you are. And Paul, we're having a discussion, okay? We're having a discussion. How can you explain that? Tell me. How can you explain that? No, I'm not going to celebrate his death. I don't celebrate when people get fired. I don't celebrate people deaths. I don't do that, man. I can't do that. That's not in my DNA. And I know some people have. They've been celebrating this dude death. I ain't finna do that because you don't know when you get got. You don't know when you gonna get got. Nah, I'm not celebrating his death. Hell no. I ain't gonna do that. But I tell you, why. Why I didn't particularly like him and why I'm not particularly mourning. I'm just, and that's why my father was like, Coach, why are you not talking about this? Cuz, why should I? What do I really need to say? Should I have supported him? Should I be sad? Try to help me understand. Okay, what is it that I should be like? What should I be saying? My condolences? Well, let's say if this was me. Let's say if this was me. Okay, would he be giving his condolences to me? Probably not. Probably wouldn't care. He probably wouldn't care. Crazy, you know. And I get that George Floyd. I get George Floyd wasn't a martyr. But damn, man, the damn man, he was killed, man. The officer put his knee on the man's neck and killed him. Okay, I understand. You can say George Floyd did all of these things, and he's paid his debt to society. Does that count for anything? George Floyd paid his debt to society. Charlie Kirk said, it wasn't the officer that killed him. He already had like long-standing conditions. It wasn't the officer that did it. Well, that's not what the medical examiner said. They said that the officer putting his knee suffocated the man and killed him. Charlie Kirk, man, they went on a rant talking about how bad of a person he was. They didn't talk about, the fact that he paid his debt to society. They didn't talk about how this officer put his knee in the man's neck, okay, for over 8 minutes and killed him. Charlie Kirk, they thought that was funny. They were ridiculing this man. Was he a good person? Like, was he really a good person? And let's just be real. Let's take this a step further, okay? Do y'all remember Roger Jackson? Okay? People was ready for this boy to rot in jail. Yes, what he did was wrong. But God, dog. People on this dude ass. But why isn't anybody on Tyler Robinson ass like this? This man committed an atrocious act. Why they not on Tyler Robinson ass? Why? Why is the media not giving it to Tyler Robinson? You had media publications from impost to impost giving it to Roger Jackson. I'm talking about literally giving it to him. The man beat up a pro wrestler. Okay, great. Could have killed him. He didn't kill him. But, I'm not condoning what Roger did. Not at all. Should he be punished? Yeah. But do I think Roger need to spend the rest of his life in jail? No. I don't think he should. But he did a bad thing. But the media, they're being real lax with this one. And the right, all the right can say is, well, he was a leftist. He was influenced by the left. He was influenced by the left. Wait a minute. No. We can't say that because it's factual that this young man, he lived in a conservative house. Okay, he grew up Republican. There are photographs. Okay, there are photographs of this young man at MAGA rallies. There are photographs of him fundraising for MAGA rallies. So wait a minute, we can't have it. So is he on the left or is he on the right? Well, damn, looking at all these photos, it looked like he was on the right. Now, only he can answer why he did what he did. Only he can answer the question on what he did. Only he can answer that. He's the only one that can answer that question. You can't answer it, and I can't answer it. None of us can answer why he did what he did. Okay? None of us can. I can't answer that. But I do know that this man was right. He was more right than he was left. Okay? I tell you that. I can tell you that. He was more right than he was left. Okay? Yep, Black Jericho, they said Roger needed to be under the jail. Ain't that something? But these same people, they're quiet. Very, very quiet when it comes to Tyler Robinson. They're quiet. Mouse quiet. Mouse quiet. Quiet as a mouse pissing on cotton. And see, I know a lot of my followers, they don't want to hear this. And I tell you, Black Jericho, I did a live stream on Paulo Costa using blackface. And do you know what some of the fucking people in my live stream, they totally chose to ignore that, right? They chose to ignore it. They chose to completely ignore that and start talking about the fights. And clearly I said I ain't talking about no fights. But they started having a talk about fights in my comment section, okay? But the minute I started talking about, well, Jean Weili, Joanna said some stuff about Jean Weili. Oh, now the people in my comment section all of a sudden, oh man, that's bad. Joanna Bojangles shouldn't have said that. She shouldn't have said that. So whenever the people on my channel, they get quiet when I talk about this stuff. They get quiet. Okay, well, the right people get quiet on my channel. They get very quiet because they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it because they know it's one of their own. And I'm calling it like I see it. Okay, everybody on my channel, welcome. But when it comes to stuff like this, people get quiet. They get very quiet because they don't want to entertain this kind of conversation. Now, if this was something racial against somebody else that's non-black, they'll entertain it. Oh, they'll entertain it. They'll talk about it. They'll speak out. But when it comes to black folks whenever I speak out about it, nothing to say. Nothing to say. And that to me speaks volumes. So when you're quiet and you say nothing, that speaks volumes to me, man. It speaks volumes. It speaks a lot of volumes to me, to the point to where I know and I understand what the hell is going on. It speaks volumes. The silence, it's already telling me the story. And then people wondering, man, what's up, man? How come you ain't got man, you ain't got like a lot of my wrench is gone. And I remember now. I took some of them wrenches back. Okay? I took some of them back and I started giving the wrenches to the real ones. Okay? To the real ones. I took some of them back. Because I knew that everybody following me wasn't real. Okay? And that's just what it is. Everybody who was following me, they wasn't a real one. And so what I did was I took some of them back because some of those people didn't deserve. I need somebody who can stand for what I stand for. I need people following me who can stand for exactly what I stand for. Okay, not, just come to my channel when it's convenient. Not come when it's convenient, not, like try to be compliant and talk about what you want to talk about. Okay, then have conversations about other stuff because you don't care about the plight of my people. See, this channel, I'm not trying to build a large audience because what I talk about, I can't build a large audience because people, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear, and they don't understand the violence, the racial part. They don't understand that. They're not going to understand it. They're not going to try to understand it. They're going to sit back and they're going to try to be quiet about it. That's what they're going to do. Okay? Or what they'll do is they like me, but they'll wait till I'm done talking about it, then they'll come back in the chat. That's what they do. But whether you like it or not, okay? Charlie Kirk, he always talked about facts. Well, here go the facts. Okay? You can go to the FBI's own website. The facts are right here. Okay? And if you're going on facts, okay, to me, according to the data, and I'm pretty good with numbers, it appears that white and black people commit crimes at the exact same rate. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Blacks and whites commit crimes at the same rates. If you put all the crimes together, black and white, they're the same. But that's what he didn't want y'all to know. He didn't want to say that. Okay? He didn't want to say that. He wanted nothing to do with that because then his propaganda, he can't make money. He couldn't make money. He couldn't, get people believing, get that MAGA party behind him. You see, them people, they keep him fed. They keep his family fed, right? So you can't just say, well, okay, you can't not say what your people want to hear. Okay? You can't not say what they want to hear. You can't. Because the minute you do, then they start losing confidence in you and they start wanting to take their money back. They don't want to, they don't want to dig into what you're doing. They don't want to. See, people pull their dollars out of you. So, of course, he had to say the 13% of the population with 80% of the crimes. That's not true. It's not true. Okay? That's the main thing. It's not true. And I know it's not true because I'm looking at data from the FBI's own website. It's their website. They put the data up. So the FBI ought to know. They put the data up, and the FBI, they should know. And the FBI website pretty much says that, damn it, whites and blacks commit crimes at the exact same way, at the exact same, rate. Okay, I'm gonna get off of that. So that's why I'm not making any Charlie Kirk videos. I don't want to celebrate this man death. For what? I don't want to celebrate it. The way he died, it was brutal. It was brutal. Some people said he was asking for it. Well, I'm not the judge, I'm not the jury, and I'm not executioner. Okay, that's not me. Okay, that's not for me to decide. It ain't for me. Okay, I'm not finna come on here and make fun of this man's death. I ain't finna do that. Okay, I just don't see a need to make fun of this man's death. I mean, okay, so be it. Okay, if you feel a certain way about him, you like him, so you like him. Okay, on this channel, I don't like him. I didn't like him. I didn't like what he stood for. That's me. Okay, but nope, it's not gonna happen. Okay, I'm not gonna get on here and ridicule this man death and mock him. No, I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't got to. I ain't got to do all that. That's the thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's have our talks, man. Let's talk about Shevchencko versus Weili. Guys, if y'all noticed that there's not a lot of noise about this fight, you guys noticed that? There's not a lot of noise about this fight. Okay, there's not a lot of noise on this fight. And it's worrisome now. It's starting to worry a little bit. Like, wow, this fight's going to be in what, November 15th? And I just don't see the UFC really pushing this fight. Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes coming up, okay? Soon. And it's just the UFC, I don't know, it's like they're getting lax, y'all, with WMMA. They're getting real lax. They're getting lax. It's almost like damn near the UFC just don't care about WMMA anymore. They just don't. They don't care anymore. Like, folks, can y'all see it? Like, they just don't care. Jesus, man. I mean, of course we go and we look up the fights and we go see when the fights are. But this is a big fight. This is a big deal in WMMA land, and the news media not really talking about this. They're not. I don't know. Is WMMA dying out? Is it dying out? I mean, is it? I still got to talk about Chanel Dyer getting her UFC contract. Still got to talk about that. Like, is WMMA dying out? Like, what's man, man? I don't know, but I'm shocked that there's not a lot of like press going on about this Nunes and Kayla Harrison fight. And hell, like, wait a minute, when's the fight day? When is the damn fight date? Okay, when is that fight date? Let me see. Okay, so they ain't even set the date. Okay, Amanda's talking about, she want to fight her in December. Okay, well hell, it's about to be October. It's about to be October, and you mean to say ain't no fight date set for this mega fight? Yeah, it ain't no stars, man. It's just WMMA. I hate to say it, it's dying. It's dying. Um, Valentina Shevchencko and Weili, that's a big fight. They ain't really been talking about that fight. You know who been talking about fights? It's been us over here in the WMMA universe. That's who been promoting these fights. Like literally, you go to YouTube and let's type in. Let's see how many videos. Valentina. Okay, Valentina Shevchenko versus Weili. Okay, let's just see. Let's see who's actually talking about the fight. Let's see how many major publications are talking about this fight. Okay, major. I'm not talking about MMA channels. Okay, I'm talking about major publications. Who's talking about the fight? Let's see. Okay, ESPN MMA. 3 months ago, they talked about it. This video's only got about, 63,000 views. And you would think with a fight of this magnitude, the views would be more. Okay, UFC News, that's not a publication. Paulie G, he's a pretty good MMA channel. Let's see. Okay. Nope, and this video was 5 years ago where Valentina and Zhang, they trained together. Dude, it's shit from 5 years ago, man. There's nothing recent about this fight, y'all. It's nothing recent. What? Shit. Folks, it's WMMA dying. Okay? Then you got MMA Junkie. They put a video out 2 months ago. It's only got 3,000 views. Like, folks, what the fuck is going on? What's going on, y'all? Like, folks, they're not talking about this fight. They're not talking about this fight. Okay? Okay, there's a promo. Okay, I see a promo. Shh. Yeah, folks. It's wow. The lack of promotion for this fight is crazy. Hold on, okay, let me spell out Valentina's full name, okay? And let me spell out Weili's full name. Okay, let's see if I put that full name in, will I see any more like videos? Will I see? Okay, I found one from MMA Fighting, 7,000 views. Okay, 7,000 views. Not promoting the fight, 1,000 views. It ain't been a lot of interviews. Folks, what the fuck is going on? Folks, what's going on? Now, when they get to the fights have a lot of views. But the promotion to the fight. Okay? The promotion to the fight. Okay, Valentina 3 months ago talked about a super fight with Jean Valet. That's 63,000 views. Folks, this fight is not heavily talked about. And that's concerning. That's concerning. That's very, very, very concerning. But still, Paul, if the fight is over 2 months away, man, this is the time you're supposed to be promoting it, man. You're supposed to be promoting this fight. Like, no, no, the fight's supposed to be promoted, man. Like, you have to build the fight up, man, so people can, like, you got to build it up so people want to watch. It's not. On YouTube, I can't find a lot of videos. Not publications. I mean, the only people producing videos are people in the we talk about WMMA, okay? Our videos are there. And I think I've been shadow banned, to be honest. I think I've been shadow banned, and I feel like I have been for a long time. And the reason why I think that, because a lot of my videos don't pop up when I talk about Valentina Shevchencko, and I know I talk about Valentina a lot. I talk about it a lot, and my videos don't come up. Okay, I got videos from a while ago saying that I want Valentina's, I want Jean Weili head on a platter. Yep, I got videos from a long time ago. A long time ago. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. I see a video from DJC Combat. He talked about it. But it's like crazy. I got videos from 5 years ago that won't pop up, but that's okay. This fight was supposed to happen years ago, man. Years ago. Wow. Wow. Folks, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Wow, this is a shame. Okay. You can't make this up. There's just not a lot of things going on with this fight. Wow. Okay. So, okay. Since people don't even get my notifications, man. I just now have to go on and I have to leave community tabs, and I'm gonna start doing that. Where I leave a community tab and say, hey, I'm gonna be on at this time at about 8 o'clock every Sunday. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can start getting on at 6 or 7. I'm gonna see if I can do that. It'll be a little bit better, but I'm gonna try to get on earlier. Okay. A little bit early. I'm gonna try to get on. Colostrum said, do you think Weili's strength will translate to 125? I think it will. I just think that Valentina is stronger. I think Valentina is stronger. Okay. I think she's much, much, much stronger than Weili. And you've had people like Lauren Murphy, who's very strong, said Valentina was the strongest person she ever fought. I mean, said she couldn't even move Valentina. She said she couldn't get Valentina up off of her because Valentina hips are so strong. She was saying a whole lot of stuff, man. A whole lot of stuff. So it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Yeah, shadow banning do suck, man. But I'm pretty sure that that's what they did, man. Because people are telling me that they're being unsubbed from my channel. People are saying they're not getting notifications. Nothing. Okay. Man. 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 But hey, man, it's just what it is, man. Valentina Shevchenko, I think she'll be victorious, on November the 15th. I think she'll be victorious. And I think she's going to beat the brakes off Weili. And I'm going to make a separate video. When Valentina beat Weili, okay, all this stuff that these Weili fans, y'all got to give it up, okay? Because Valentina going to beat the brakes off Weili, okay? She is. I don't care what you say or what you think. Valentina, she gonna beat the brakes off Weili. Or Weili, Jean Weili. She gonna beat the brakes off of her. Thing of it is, man, Weili don't have enough tools in the toolbox for Valentina. Okay? If Weili can't brawl with you, she can't really beat you. I'm being honest. If she can't brawl, she can't beat you. Seriously. If she can't brawl with you in that middle range, it's tough for her to win. Now, her wrestling has greatly improved, but come on, man. Come on. She's not a better wrestler than Valentina. Okay? She's not a better wrestler than Valentina Shevchenko. She's not. Valentina, she grew up in a Russian wrestling system, man. And that wrestling system is like one of the best in the world. Okay? It just is. Valentina Shevchenko, she is that girl. Jean Weili, she has a chance, okay? Let's just put it out there. She does have a chance to win, but it's a small chance. And that means she can't make no mistakes, because when you make mistakes against Valentina, you got to pay. See, I hate it when people say Valentina is such a boring fighter. Oh, she's boring. Well, why? Because y'all don't understand what you're watching. You don't understand the martial art. She's defensive. Valentina's a counter striker. She's going to counter you. Okay? And Valentina, she makes you miss and she makes you pay. That's her style. That's her style. That's how she fights. Okay? Being a Valentina fan, I know this. Okay? Being a Valentina fan, I know this. This is what she does. Okay? She is that good. She don't take a lot of damage. And people are saying, well, Valentina getting old. Well, I mean, yeah, if you think she getting old. But she don't take a lot of damage because she's extremely defensively responsible. And I think Valentina probably can even stop Weili. I think it'll be a fifth round stoppage. I don't see the tools. I don't see the tools. And Weili struggled against Rose. Rose knocked out Weili, and Valentina used to go in there and dominate Rose in training. So my thing is this, okay? I don't see Weili having the skills in the toolbox to beat Valentina. And I'm gonna start hyping this fight up a little bit more, man. I'm gonna try to see. Just gotta get you dudes to share the videos, man. So, because when you shadow ban, it's it's bad. It's bad when you shadow ban. Very bad. Very bad. Yeah. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Is what it is. Yeah. But I'm with it, though. Okay. So, I'll be talking about this fight a lot more. Okay. I'll talk about it a lot more. Now, Tatiana Suarez. Last thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to get off here. Tatiana Suarez. She fought a tough fight against Amanda Lemos. Well, the first 2 rounds I gave it to Tatiana. But round 3, Amanda Lemos started cracking Tatiana. And see, Tatiana was going for this really crazy takedown. And you can see the takedown on the screen, what Tatiana's trying to do. And she went for this takedown. And I give her credit and give her props. She stuck to the takedown. She stuck to it until she managed to get it off. She stuck to the takedown. And she got this takedown to work. And she, picked up Amanda Lemos and she slammed her. Okay? But Amanda Lemos popped back up. That was crazy because Tatiana did all that work to get the takedown. And Amanda Lemos just popped back up and Tatiana was like, damn. Like, for real, man. For real, it was crazy. It was crazy. Amanda Lemos, I tell you what, she didn't go away. Okay? Amanda Lemos was hell. She was hell. But Amanda Lemos, she could not. She didn't know how to set up Tatiana. And I'll say Tatiana did a good job with the leg kicks to kind of soften up Amanda Lemos. And that's something that Tatiana Suarez didn't really have in her arsenal. Okay? She gave out some nice leg kicks. Tatiana did some exchanges. She threw some strikes. But she set the strikes up and then she changed levels. And then she took Amanda Lemos down. Okay? Took her down. And Amanda Lemos just couldn't do anything with the wrestling of Tatiana Suarez. And I was shocked with Tatiana being a smaller fighter. She was able to pin Amanda Lemos against that cage and do what she wanted to do. But I don't know. It's something off with Tatiana. She's not mauling these people like she used to. She's not mauling them. And, Tatiana used to maul them, but her wrestling was solid. Okay? Amanda Lemos couldn't wrestle with her. She just can't. Okay? Crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy. But I think Tatiana Suarez, she definitely deserves a crack at the title again. And let's really look because Jean Weili, she's vacated the belt, but y'all know that when Jean Weili lose to Valentina, okay, when she lose to Valentina, she gonna go back down to 115, and they're gonna give her an immediate title shot, and they're gonna give her an opportunity to win her belt back. She shouldn't have lost the belt in the first place, man. I just think that's stupid, man. Because Jean Weili was an active champion, and y'all know I'm not a Jean Weili fan, but when something is wrong, I stand up for it. And she was an active champion. It wasn't like she wasn't fighting; she was fighting. I can see if she'd been on the shelf for like 3 years, okay, then what the hell, okay, what the hell. And so they'll have a title. They should have a title eliminator between Tatiana Suarez and Verna Jandiroba, because Tatiana Suarez went in there and beat Amanda Lemos, beat the number what 4 ranked person. Okay, so in my mind that pushes Tatiana back up the rankings. Okay, it pushes her back up, and it's crazy how Jean Belay can already get moved up like this. Like, it's so much wrong with the Valentina Jean Belay fight. It really is. Okay, it's so much wrong with this that I just want to scream. I felt like Natalia Silva had earned her title shot. Okay, I felt like Natalia Silva earned her title shot. The thing of it is that Natalia Silva, she's not popular, and that's really it's a popularity contest. Okay, Jean Valet, I mean literally, is more popular than Natalia Silva. That's what it is. And here you see the politics of the UFC. That's what you see. You see the politics. You see the politics of the UFC. And it sucks for people like Natalia Silva, man. That's really gotta work their way up, man, and try to get there. And this girl been waiting on her title shot, but they did the same thing to Erin Blanchfield, man. They did the same damn thing to Erin Blanchfield, exact same thing. And I felt bad for Blanchfield because she did all this damn work, and then you mean to say she can't even get the title shot? But moreover, they made Erin Blanchfield fight some damn body else. They made her fight some damn body else, and she ended up losing. But then give Manon Ferro a title shot. See, it's man, there's so much wrong. And Dana White, he really do need to go, y'all. He do need to go. Like, it's getting to the point now where it's just getting stupid. Okay, it's getting stupid. Let me see. Okay, Natalia Silva. Let's look at where we at. Okay. Okay, Natalia Silva got roughly 240,000 followers on IG. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I can tell you that this is a popularity contest. Okay, let me see. Jean Malay got. Okay, she got 871,000 followers. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, remember now, I'm telling you this is popularity, and I'm showing you guys how the UFC do shit. Okay, I'm showing you how she do shit, how they do stuff. Valentina got 2.7 million followers. Okay, well, when you think about that, guess what? Guess what? Okay, that's almost close to 4 million people. Okay, that's following these two. So who do you think the UFC? I mean, who do you really think they're gonna deal with? Who do you think they're gonna deal with? Okay, you think they're gonna deal with Natalia Silva, who don't have as many followers, or you think they're gonna deal with Weili and Valentina, who got close to 4 million followers? Okay, that's gonna follow them, and possibly out of the 4 million, how many people gonna tune into the fight? If you can get 600, 700,000 people that's gonna tune into the fight, well, the UFC, they made their case, right? They made their case, and it's a money thing. Straight up, is a money thing. That's just what it is. It's a money thing. Nothing more, nothing less. Damn. It's a money thing. For real. George said, Dana wife beater got a head erection from Mackenzie Dern. If he had to choose, if he had choice, he'd rather have her over Verna Jandiroba or Tatiana. Yeah, he would. He would. He would. But I don't know if he can skip over. See, I don't know, George, if Dana White can do it. I don't know if he can skip over them. But I tell you what, Amanda Lemos is gonna drop. Okay, she's gonna drop down in the rankings come tomorrow or Tuesday. Normally the rankings update every Tuesday, and I guarantee you, either Mackenzie Dern is gonna be third or she's gonna be second. Okay, and Tatiana Suarez will probably move up. She'll probably Tatiana Suarez will probably stay at number two, and Amanda Lemos will probably drop down to six. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm telling you what might happen. Loopy may move up, Mackenzie may move up to third, and so on. Because where you gonna put Tatiana? She already fought for the belt. Okay, Verna Jandiroba is next. Let me see, man. Because if I look at followers, Tatiana Suarez, Tatiana. Let me see. Yeah, she got about 200 followers, 200,000 followers from what I'm seeing. That's what online telling me anyway. Trying to think, what is Tatiana Suarez doing? I'm about to tell Tatiana though. I'm about to tell her, throw them damn head kicks. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, let's look up Verna Jangy Drover. Okay. Let's look up Verna. Okay. Verna. Okay. Verna Jangy Drover. Look, man, she only got about 58,000, 60,000 followers, bro. Like literally. Okay. You remember I kept telling y'all, you remember I was telling y'all in the past that Verna Jangy Drover, it's gonna take a long time for her to get a title shot. You see, the same shit is, oh man, salute to George studying up in the super chat, man. He said, Bullet, to this day, the winner of Jillian Lucido should fight for the belt. Okay, talking about 115 pounds. Hey, George, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the damn love. Um, damn, damn. I don't know, man. Jillian Robinson too far down in the rankings, man. No, Jillian Robinson got work to do. Yeah, she got work. Yasmin Lucido got work to do. Okay, I can't stand Loopy, but if Loopy can take, she can take out Mackenzie, or she can beat Amanda. Yeah, put Loopy up in that running too. Put that idiot up in the running. Okay, salute to that brother George Page, studding up for me in the super chat, and of course, um, this is for Japa. Okay, this is for Japa, and George, just for you and only you, George. I'm gonna put this photograph of Japa up, and I hope you like it. I know you will like it, George, but give me, and you said you like this, George, so hold on. I got something for you, George Page. This is just for you, George Page. Okay, I know you can appreciate this. If anybody appreciate this, is you, one George All the Rage Page. And guys, while George Page is here, while I'm getting a photograph for him to surprise my friend, um, if you're looking for the best and brightest takes on the world of bodybuilding, then you need to talk to the Emperor of Muscle Talk. That's All the Ray George Page every Monday at 5 p.m. He gives an in-depth discussion about the world of bodybuilding, okay? And George just did a live stream, for a bodybuilding show. He was on live, and he was, it was entertaining. I didn't want to say anything to him because he was in his flow. And man, the way that this guy, he's so passionate about the bodybuilding, man, it's pretty good. Very informative, man. I learned a lot of stuff about what this guy and how he moves. It really, really, really is good to hear, like how this guy does this shit, man. It's really good. Um, So go to All the Rage George page and go check him out. Okay, George Page is that dude. He is that dude. But I'm gonna show this photograph for George, and George is gonna damn boy, he's gonna like this photograph. I know he is. This is something only he can appreciate. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to get all the stuff out the video for George Page, but I am going to do it. Okay. And check him out, man. He's really knowledgeable on the muscle talk stuff, man. Extremely knowledgeable. You know, got a lot of shit going on with George. Wow. Okay, hold on, George. I'm doing this for you, man. I'm doing it for you because I know what you have an appreciation for. And don't worry, you will like it. You will like this. I hate my cell phone though, man. It's like, do you ever have to like keep like freeing up storage, man, in your phone? You have to keep doing that. Like I do, man. And it gets aggravating, bro. You got to keep freeing up storage. Keep freeing it up and freeing it up and freeing it up. You got to find videos and shit to delete, man. Aggravating as hell. Hold on, I can't see the chat right now, so give me a minute. I'm trying to do this for my friend, my buddy. Damn, I can't find the other pictures, man. That's okay. All right, Georgia like this one. Hold on. Got it for him. Got it for my boy. George gonna be like, huh? Yeah, coach, yeah. Man, but George, did you see did you watch the Bud Crawford fight? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, George, they have to, you see, man, the problem with this, man, is that it's a popularity contest. And you and I know this. Okay? You and I know that this is a fucking popularity contest with these fighters. And we really, really, truly know, man, that they're not going to what am I saying? They're not gonna promote people like Verna Jangy Drover. And I'm gonna say it, and I'm not trying to be mean. I like Verna Jangy Drover, but it's like she's not like eye candy, okay? She's not eye candy. And that's what it is, okay? She's not eye candy. And because Verna Jangy Drover has a certain look, the UFC, they're not gonna push and promote Verna, which I think that's wrong. I think that's absolutely is fucking wrong how she's treated. Verna Jangy Drover should have had a title shot like 2 years ago. Seriously, she should have had a title shot over 2 years ago. But damn, man, damn. It's like they can't do anything else for this girl. They can't do nothing else for this girl. They can't, she deserves a title shot. And I think it's wrong how they're doing her. They doing her wrong, man. Okay, whether people want to know it or not, it's based off looks. It's based off her looks, man. And I think she's earned that right, bro. She's earned that right to do what it is she want to do, and to make a better opportunity for her family. She's earned that right. George, I got you. Hold on. Don't think I forgot, George. I'm still doing it. But she's earned the right to have that title shot, bro. Don't y'all think? Don't y'all think? Like, seriously, she's earned the right. And I probably need to start advocating for her, man. I need to advocate for her because she ain't going to advocate for herself. She's not going to say anything. Verna Jangy Drover ain't going to say shit. I probably do. I probably straight up need to advocate and start pushing that she get the title shot that she deserves, because it's stupid, man. It's stupid. So y'all gonna deprive this woman because of who you think she should look like. Okay, y'all gonna deprive this woman of her opportunity to provide for her family because it's a perception of who you look like, of what you look like. And because you don't fit the norm, okay, because you don't fit the norm for what they think you need to look like, guess what? They deny you of your fucking opportunities. That's what they do. They don't give you the opportunities that you've earned. And so what they keep doing to Verna, see, Verna Jane Drover will go up in the she'll go up in the rankings and go look. She'll get up in the rankings. She'll fight the people she's supposed to fight, right? She'll fight them. She'll beat those people, but she's always passed over for a title shot. She's always passed over. And see, that's why Dana White need to go. Like, seriously, it's time for him to go, man. Dana White need to go. Like, they need to get him out, man. They need to get people who actually care about WMMA. They do. They need to get people who really, truly care about the sport, man. Okay, I can't see a lot of y'all chats right now. I'm trying to surprise George Page real quick. But they need to get Dana out, man. It's time for him to go. Like, he need to go do something else. I don't know what he doing. He need to go do some shit. Okay, but it's like these women are suffering because of him. They're suffering. They're suffering. They can't get their opportunities. I mean, it's amazing. And when I go back and do my research, I guarantee you, I promise y'all that Verna Jane Drover has been skipped over. And I remember she got skipped over 2 years ago. Oh, I remember that. I damn sure remember she got skipped over 2 years ago. She was supposed to get an opportunity, man, and she didn't get it. And it's because of popularity. The girl didn't get her opportunity because of popularity. Just crazy. Crazy, dog. It is what it is. But I do hope that she's able to one day get the opportunity she deserves. Okay, hold on, George. I ain't forgot about you. Okay. Okay, hold on, George. Got you. Now watch me hook you up, George. Alright. It's coming, man. I gotta edit some of this shit. But you think they want Mackenzie Dern? They absolutely. Mackenzie Dern is somewhat eye candy, you know. Hold on, George. Got one more thing to do. Okay. Damn, boy. It is taking a lot, George. But hold on. Let me keep talking. Doing this for my boy George. And George, don't tell me. I'm going to do it, George. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, George. Let's see. Let's see. No, I went to sleep. Yeah, man. Hey, Terrence Crawford beat that boy ass. And also, George, I did a small segment on, Charlie Kirk. I did a small segment on it. Very small. I ain't talk much about it because people would ask me why I ain't saying nothing about it. And I didn't need to. I really didn't need to say much about him. I mean, what's there to talk about? What's there to talk about, right? Okay, nothing. Don't go nowhere, George. Come on, man. Give me like 2 more minutes. I gotta do this for you, man. Gotta do this for you, my man. Put this photograph up, man. You can hear it. Put it up here for you, man. God dog, man. Taking forever for this stuff to load. As soon as I want to show George some good man. Can't never get him. George Page is a legend, living legend, y'all. Okay, here it come. Now my computer going slow. Got this George Page internet. Yeah, it's the male UFC fan base that want an attractive. Yeah, it is, man. And unfortunately for people like Verna, man, she's gonna continue to be passed over. Okay, she's gonna continue to be passed over, and that's sad, man, because she really is a good fighter. She's a great fighter, but she's never going to be. Hold on. Damn, man. Okay. She's never going to be like that person that they're going to allow to just, they ain't going to let her shine. Like Verna, she's got to have an act like Amanda had the lion's mask, and Amanda was controversial. You know, she said and did a lot of stupid stuff that people just wanted to see Amanda lose. Like I know I did. So Amanda kind of held your thing. Ronda Rousey, she was good on the microphone. You know, Ronda Rousey was very good on the microphone. So you loved to hate Ronda Rousey. Seriously, you did. You loved to hate her. Um, who else? Valentina. Valentina. You know, everybody liked the Russian accent. You know, everybody liked that, right? Everybody liked that Russian accent. The assassin. You know, everybody liked that. The secret assassin. You know, we secretly, got a thing for Valentina. You know, we secretly do. And everybody have dreams of it. See, Valentina's somebody you would think about. Okay, you see, you have those fighters that are polarizing, and then Verna don't really have. She's not very exciting, you know, and it's not anything to Verna. So it's kind of like it is what you get. What you see is what you get. She's just a fighter through and through. She don't have any of the other theatrics, you know. Verna don't have that. All Verna know how to do is fight, and that's all she been doing her whole life is fighting. She don't know nothing else. And that's good and that's bad because she can't get the opportunity she need. So, yep, I like Verna. She cool, man. She real cool, down to earth, and it ain't nothing she can do, man. You know, she can't take off nothing. And I hate it because in women's sports, the more skin they show, the more popular that they are. And to be honest, damn, Aileen Perez, she kind of got it. Aileen Perez kind of got it. She kind of understands. And Aileen Perez, she not overly attractive. I mean, not at all, really. But Aileen Perez, she kind of got it. Like, literally, she understands what the assignment is. Okay? Aileen Perez understands the assignment. And she's accumulated a whole lot. I'm talking about, guys, she's accumulated a whole lot of followers, all because the girl know how to shake her booty. She have. Like, look, man, all Aileen Perez do is shake her booty. But let's take a look at how many followers do she have while this is trying to load up for George. Okay? Aileen Perez. Okay? All she do is shake her booty. She just got on the scene and oh wait a minute. Nope, that's not the Aileen Perez I'm talking about. Aileen Perez. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to spell. Okay. Okay. This woman ain't been on Instagram that long. Y'all know that. She ain't been on Instagram. She ain't been on Twitter. Aileen Perez got more followers on Twitter. Like, she ain't been on here long. This woman already got over 200,000 followers. And all she do is shake her booty. I mean, I'm just telling y'all that's what it is. And she ugly as dirt. She ugly as hell, man. Aileen Perez is ugly as hell. I mean, she's a strong 2 out of 10. She is a strong 2. Very strong 2. If I do have to say so, very strong 2. Okay? I mean, it's just, body's about a 5 out of 6. I mean, a 5 out of 10. It's not anything but people. I guess they're entertained by the thought of what she is. Like seriously, because I can't see it. I don't know if anybody. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see what people see. Okay, I don't know, George. I don't know what people see. Maybe you do. I damn sure don't know what people see in her, man. I don't know. Maybe some people do find her attractive. Maybe some people don't. I don't really, man. I mean, if it was 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah, probably, probably. I had to put a bag over her head, and I'm being serious. I had to put a bag over her head. I'd have to throw something over her head, and you know, it's just what it is. You know, I said short, fat, big or tall. Coach Sheldon Harrison loves them all, and he'd throw ugly in there too. But she's not attractive. And Aileen Perez is that girl. Like she's the female that in school. She ugly. She got a halfway decent body, halfway decent, and for a fact that she can do everything else. Okay, she can do everything else you want. She can. uh, I gotta keep it PG-13. Sorry, I gotta keep it PG-13. But y'all know what I mean. She ain't the cute girl, but she the confident girl. She ain't cute, but she confident. And some brothers, man, they'll go for that. Like Aileen Perez be the one that break up your happy home. She be the one that break up your home. Because a brother or a person to see that man and be like, yeah, yeah, my wife don't even do this. My wife don't even act like that. See, Aileen Perez could probably get a lot of people to do that. She could probably get people to do it because, some men fantasize about stuff like this. Hold on, George. Trying to make this shit work, man. It ain't doing it like I want, George. It ain't doing it like I want, George. Okay. Yeah, okay, George gave about a 5. Yeah, man, she not really, I mean, she's not anything. And I hate to say that. I hate to say that. I hate to get on her like that, but she's not really, she's not really all that. Now, she have a lot of simps, man. A lot of simps in her online chats. They beat her. They beat her, bro. I mean, they be like, like begging after her. She just not that good looking, man. She not. And, but she be the one though. She be that chick, man. I can't. I just can't. I said I'm gonna keep it PG-13 today. I said in my mind, this chat stays PG-13. Okay? I said it. Let me see. I'm gonna keep it PG-13. Hold on, George. I'm going away yet, man. I want you to see this, man. I'm trying to doing everything I can to hook it up for you, man. I got to do this. Ah, damn. This image sharpener, man, sucks. Hold on. I mean, I mean, Aileen Perez is like the easy chick, man. She easy. Like you can pretty much, man, take her out to dinner, and basically she'll probably give you what you want. You can take her to somewhere like Chili's, and she probably do what you want her to do. Cause she ain't used to nobody being nice to her, man. I'm just saying, we had a bunch of chicks like Aileen Perez in high school, man. Bunch of them, whole bunch of them. And wasn't trying to be mean, but dang, George, I'm sitting here trying to show you this photograph, and the darn thing is taking forever and 1,000 blue moons to get it right. I guess after your computer, man, just go through a bunch of stuff, man. It takes freaking forever, man. God, oh. But I do want to see her fight. And I'm still mad. I'm still mad at Aileen Perez because she looked at one of my live streams and she stole my concept of booty battle. She stole booty battle from me. Okay, she did. I came up with that right here, and old girl stole it, man. Talking about somebody mad, bro. I was mad. I was mad. You could have at least stole it and gave me the damn credit. Yeah. She could have stole it and gave me the credit, but she didn't. Nope. Just like the fool she is, she took my credit. Took my credit, George. Took it. I said, damn. I said, ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? She took my credit, bro. Didn't even give me credit for it. Didn't even give me credit. None. None. Yep, booty battle. Booty battle was my idea. Okay? It was my idea. And she looked. She looked at my chart. She looked at my page, man. She watched the live stream. Where do you think she got it from? Oh, idiot. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. She gonna give me my retribution, though, George. She's gonna give me my retribution. Alright. I'm trying to smooth the image out for you, George. There we go. Alright, George. Now I got you. I got you now, George Page. Yeah, Zappa fine. She fine as hell. I don't even lie, she fine. But, she do her thing. She represent my brand well, George. And she pretty cool, man. Oh, damn, Jedi run in the building. What's up, Jedi? Man, I tried to come on early today, man. Try to come on when you guys get in here, man, but I know y'all got shit to do too, man. Alright, George. Damn, the computer locking up. I'm trying to hook George up, man. Who he donating to? And my buddy Jedi run in the building. So, George, what did you think? And I'm gonna ask you, what did you think about the whole Charlie Kirk situation, man? The crabs, George. Damn. Everything is locking up. That's okay. I'm getting a new computer next month, man. I can't stand this thing, bro. But who is with Aileen Perez, though? I want to know who her friend is. Oh, Lobo? Oh, shit. She fine, too. But, George, you know what I meant to tell you, man? You know what I meant to tell you? Some of these fighters, bro, I be trying to hook them up, man. I be trying to hook them up, man. And, with sponsorship deals, George, some of these fighters, they dumb as a brick, man. And I tell them, all you got to do is wear the stuff. That's it. If you wear it, my sponsors, they'll help you. They'll help you with fight stuff. They'll give you, small dollar amounts. They'll do the whole nine, trying to help you, get to where you want to get to. Man, George, I shit you not. Some of these fighters be talking about, I got to think about it. I got to think about it. And I'm like, what's that to think about? I told this one fighter, I said, What is there to think about? Like, you get paid. All you got to do. Damn, hold on, Jedi Run. Hold on, man. I can't see the screen. Hold on, Jedi. I'm going to call you out. Hold on. But I say, all you got to do is wear a shirt, go work out, and that's it. You get paid. Okay? My sponsors will pay you. George, some of these people, they literally say stuff like, I got to think about it. And I'm like, what do you have to think about? How much money are you making? Are you making any good money? Any? I mean, no. Like one fighter told me, no, I can't even. I'm trying to, go off and I ain't even, got food in my refrigerator right now. I'm trying to, get the guys at the gym to help me get some food. I'm like, I'm trying to help you. And you got to think about, I got 4 sponsors that give me my gear. All you got to do is wear the gear when you work out. That's it. And they'll pay you. Okay? They'll pay you. All you got to do is put the gear on. Nope. You know what they say? You know what they'll say? Stuff like, I gotta think about it. I gotta really think about it. Let me talk to my manager. Well, I mean, clearly, you're an idiot if you gotta talk to him about it, because he gonna take whatever I give you. He gonna take his 20%. I said, this is money that's going in your bank account. It's going in your bank account, yours, not his. This is yours. This is your side money. This is what you can earn. Okay. You don't have to worry about a manager taking part of your earning. George, you just can't believe it, bro. Like, the stupidity of some of these people, you have to wonder who raised these people, George. Who raised them? Seriously. My computer is locking up. I'm trying to do what I gotta do, man, but damn computer just won't stop. It won't stop locking up on me, George. It was doing good. I'm about to go in a minute, but hold on, George. Hold on, George. This is who you been donating to, brother. I should have just used the other picture, but nah, George. I gotta show you a better picture. I can get her to give you an autograph photograph too, George. And I'm gonna get her to do that for you. I'm talking about a nice photograph, bro. Real nice. And I'm gonna tell her to sign it. Hold on, George. It's like you gotta reboot your computer, man. I can't stand this thing. I hate it. I can't call out my super chats. Can't do nothing, man. Alright, there she go, George. Alright, got all that shit out the background. I gotta get my brother Jedi Run in the building. Man, Joppa bad as hell. Like, bro, and she can fight too, George. She can fight. This motherfucker can fight. Yeah, my system is locking up, man. She can fight, bro. I need a clear picture, man. That's okay. I got you, George. I'm gonna hook you up. I got you. You know me, George. You know me. George say the booty give her extra points. It do. It do. Hold on, guys. I gotta get off this. My whole computer has locked up, bro. Literally locked up. Don't know why computers do this shit, man. They just lock up, bro. You gotta get all the photographs and all this shit off of it. Jesus, bro. Yeah, George, my computer locked up, man. It's locked up. You can still kind of hear what I'm saying, but I gotta get all this shit off of the screen, man. Jedi Run. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna call out your super chats. I apologize. And I always aim to do that, man. No matter what's going on, I can't see them because the computer screen has completely locked up. So I'm going to take the time to. Oh my damn! Oh my damn! Yeah, guys, hold on. Jane Drover finally getting an opportunity, man, to fight, and they're not passing up, man, because you know she's been passed over for years, bro. But listen now Jedi, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Verna Jane Drover get put out this fight. Don't be surprised, okay? I'm telling you, don't be surprised. If some strange shit go down, don't be surprised, okay? I'm telling you. Damn, bro. The damn thing is locking the fuck up, man. I can't get it unlocked. Ugh. I'm trying to unlock my computer, man. Can't even take it out. I can't get nothing, man. Damn. Bro, I hate having computers, man, that just don't work. I hate having it. Wow, wow, buddy. Wow. Okay, I apologize, y'all. Damn. Man, man, oh man, oh man. I apologize to the subscribers. Alternate delete. Okay, finally. Bro, this stream sucks. It's crashed on me. Damn. Bro, I need a new computer bad. new computer. And we damn, I'm gonna get one too. George, you crazy, dog. You crazy. Man. Sorry, folks. My live stream is coming to a conclusion. Wow. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, I'm catching up. Let me see. Yeah, the live stream, y'all. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Okay. Boy. Hold on. Yeah. I don't think. God dang, yo. Bro, god dang. Okay, y'all. I'm a okay. Salute to the chat, guys. I gotta shit. Yeah, so many drop frames, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna get a new PC. Damn. Good grief, man.